In the heart of Africa, where ancient rivers carve their paths, the hippopotamus asserts its formidable presence.
Yet, these waters are shared with another apex predator, a creature of primal instinct and immense power, the Nile crocodile. Their coexistence is a fragile truce, dictated by the primal forces of territory, survival, and a deep-seated respect for power.
For the hippos, the protection of their young is a non-negotiable instinct, a deep-rooted drive that overrides all else.
The crocodile, ever opportunistic, senses a potential vulnerability, testing the boundaries of established order. This is not merely a threat, it is a declaration, a primal roar asserting dominion over its young and its chosen domain. The hippo's immense power is unleashed, a clear demonstration of its will to defend, forcing the challenger to reconsider. In these ancient wetlands, confrontation often gives way to a fragile balance, a testament to the complex dynamics of survival. After a display of raw power, the river momentarily finds its equilibrium. Beneath the tranquil surface,
The African river is a lifeline, not just for hippos and crocodiles, but for countless species. As night descends, hippos leave the safety of the water. They forage under the stars.
Please. Crocodiles, too, seek the sun's embrace, regulating their body temperature. It is a slow, ancient...
But the environment is not static. Droughts can reshape the landscape, shrinking vital water sources and intensifying the struggle for existence.
as water becomes scarce, the delicate balance shifts. Every remaining pool becomes a battleground.
Yet, even amidst hardship, moments of quiet observation persist.
The challenges faced by hippos and crocodiles echo across the entire ecosystem. As the sun dips below the savanna, it paints a canvas of primal beauty. Here, in the African wild, the drama of confrontation and coexistence plays.
Dawn breaks over the vast African plains. The ancient waterways stir with life, a timeless rhythm reawakening with the rising sun. Here, the Nile crocodile, a creature of ancient lineage, emerges from the shadows, its presence a silent declaration of dominance.
The hippopotamus, having grazed under the cover of night.
This shared habitat, rich in resources, also becomes a stage for an intricate dance of coexistence.
Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, plays a vital role in this delicate balance.
For the young, every new exploration is a lesson, every moment fraught with the unseen perils that lurk just beneath the surface. The crocodile's survival hinges on its unparalleled patience and its keen ability to identify the weakest link in the chain of life.
The hippo mother, fiercely protective, stands as a formidable guardian, her presence a deterrent against any approaching danger.
For all their might, even predators understand the limits of their ambition, especially when faced with a united and protective force.
And so, the river's inhabitants return to their cautious rhythm, each species a testament to resilience.
African river, a lifeblood for all creatures, draws many to its banks. After the initial morning rituals, a fragile peace often settles over the water, dictated by mutual respect for power. For the crocodile, these moments of stillness are vital, allowing them to regulate their body temperature and store energy for the hunt.
As the harsh midday sun gives way to the cooler evening, the hippos begin their nightly migration. Hippos are primarily grazers, consuming vast quantities of grass under the cover of darkness.
The land, while offering food, also exposes the hippos to predators, including the ever-present crocodile. For a few precious hours each night, Their territories overlap, a silent dance of ancient adversaries. The ancient predator moves with an instinct honed over millennia, its every ripple a calculated silence. Even in twilight, the hippopotamus possesses an acute awareness of its surroundings, sensing the unseen threats. This fearsome display is not merely a yawn. It is a primal assertion of dominance, a warning to any who would trespass.
The crocodile, a creature of patience, understands the unspoken rules. Direct confrontation with an
Life on the river is a tapestry woven with countless threads, where every creature plays a vital, interconnected role. For the hippo, even moments of peace are shadowed by an ancestral caution, a deep-seated awareness of the lurking dangers. But beyond the predator-prey dynamic, a greater force shapes their world, the relentless cycle of the seasons. Drought, a brutal sculptor of landscapes, forces all creatures to adapt, to compete more fiercely for dwindling resources. For the crocodile, lower water levels can be a double-edged sword, revealing new hunting grounds, yet also making them more visible.
In this timeless arena, the balance of power shifts with every season, every encounter.
The river's bounty now dwindles, forcing life to adapt to the harsh realities of a changing season.
With each passing day, the vital waters recede, concentrating ancient rivalries into ever smaller arenas.
For the crocodile, these shrunken pools offer both challenge and a promise of diminished defenses.
Instinctively, the hippo recognizes the encroaching threat, a silent challenge in a landscape of scarcity. The dry season is a crucible, testing the limits of survival for every creature bound to these waterways.
Every living being seeks the precious resource, drawing them all closer, increasing the chances of conflict. Amidst the rising stakes, the youngest are the most vulnerable, their lives dependent on the constant vigilance of the herd. The crocodile's patience is legendary, a silent calculation for the opportune moment. But the hippo's protective instinct is absolute, a formidable force against any perceived threat.
For now, a fragile peace holds, a temporary truce in the enduring dance of survival. The river system is a vibrant tapestry, where every creature plays a vital role in its delicate balance. The relentless sun and dwindling waters place immense pressure on all who depend on this ancient lifeline.
For the crocodile, patience is not merely a virtue, but a fundamental hunting strategy. Below the surface, a primordial force moves with chilling precision, an unseen menace in the hippo's aquatic world.
The hippo's acute senses, honed over millennia, detect the most subtle shifts in their watery domain. In this harsh wilderness, triumph is often fleeting, and vigilance is a constant companion. In the wild, the maternal instinct is a force of nature, an unwavering shield against the river's dangers. The Nile crocodile, an ancient predator, waits patiently by the river's edge, conserving energy under the golden sun.
The hippo group moves closer, unaware of the danger lurking just beneath the surface. The crocodile, perfectly still.
As night embraces the African wild, hippos and crocodiles settle into a fragile peace.
As darkness falls, the hippos begin their vital nocturnal pilgrimage onto the land.
Yet, even in the cloak of night, the ever-present gaze of the crocodile remains. With the first light, a new day begins, and with it, the timeless rituals of the river. The river, a sanctuary from the land's heat, also brings them into close quarters with their ancient rivals.
But the rhythm of life here is deeply tied to the land's cycles, and at times, its harsh realities.
In times of scarcity, competition intensifies, and territorial boundaries become fiercely defended. For the crocodile, such times can present a desperate chance or a dangerous miscalculation.
The hippo's charge is a raw display of power, a warning rarely ignored.
For now, the river holds its breath, the delicate balance of life and death momentarily restored. The dramatic assertion of dominance helps maintain a fragile peace, yet beneath the surface, ancient instincts constantly simmer.
The river sustains countless lives, a vibrant tapestry woven with the threads of both predator and prey.
But the natural world is ever-changing, and the rhythms of life are challenged by the relentless forces of nature itself.
Droughts force these giants to traverse new paths, seeking refuge in dwindling water sources.
Even the apex predator is not immune to the unforgiving heat and scarcity of the dry season. In times of hardship, the boundaries of conflict soften, replaced by a tense, cautious coexistence.
The hippos, massive and formidable, become living islands for the smaller inhabitants of their world.
The crocodile, a relic from a bygone era, draws strength from the very sun that bakes its domain.
As day surrenders to twilight, the ancient rhythm of survival shifts once more.
As the dry season intensifies, the abundant grazing lands dwindle, forcing these giants to work harder for sustenance. In this parched landscape, opportunities for both predator and prey become scarce, sharpening instincts and heightening awareness.
The youngest and most vulnerable, a hippo calf, strays from the protective embrace of the herd, an invitation to danger.
The crocodile, a master of stealth, measures its approach, its ancient senses finely tuned to the pulse of the river.
But a mother's watchful eye never falters. The hippo's defensive instincts surge forth, a formidable barrier against harm. The relentless dry season continues to reshape the landscape, shrinking vital resources and pushing all inhabitants to their limits.
As water sources diminish, hippos are forced into ever closer proximity, their territorial nature tested by the constraints of survival. Even the crocodile seeks refuge in the shrinking waters, venturing into territory fiercely guarded by the hippos. When boundaries are crossed, the hippo's formidable power is unleashed, asserting its dominance with a raw, primal force. As dusk embraces the wetlands, a temporary truce falls over the river, yet the ancient rhythm of survival and conflict persists. As night falls, the hippopotamus leaves the safety of the river, compelled by an ancient need to graze the land. Under the cover of night, the lines between safe and dangerous blur, and every shadow holds potential peril. With the first light of dawn, the river's inhabitants return to their watery domain, but the ancient rivalries remain. Each sunrise brings a renewed ballet of life and death, an enduring testament to the raw power of the African wild. The African river, a timeless stage, witnesses a daily drama of territorial negotiation and primal instinct. Such displays echo through the intertwined lives of all creatures inhabiting these waters. Each interaction, each assertion of territory, reinforces the delicate yet fierce balance of the African wild. Beyond the dominant predators, a multitude of lives are sustained by these vital waters. Each creature, from the smallest fish to the largest elephant, relies on the river's enduring flow. But the African wild is also a land of immense challenge, where environmental shifts test the very fabric of existence.
Even human presence, with its demands and interventions, becomes a subtle yet powerful force shaping the river's destiny.
As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky with fiery hues,